Hey there. Okay, so this is all the big gear that you're gonna wanna bring backpacking. Kind of the obvious stuff, but if you're like me, it's very possible to forget one of those things. I have forgotten my sleeping bag camping before, which I don't know. I don't know how I figured it out. I think someone had a blanket or something. But anyway, so I will start with the sleeping bag. You wanna have your sleeping bag. When you're thinking about what sleeping bag to bring, the main thing you're going to want to think about is warmth. And there's different kind of sleeping bags. There's down, there's synthetic, and they're rated to a degree. So it could be like a 20 degree, which means that you'll generally be warm up until it hits about 20 degrees. So when you are shopping for a sleeping bag, you can always look for some of those things and speak with someone. I really like to have a waterproof compression sack for my sleeping bag, and the reason is, well, first of all, a compression sack is really nice because it just means that you can like cinch down on it and it's gonna compact it really small. And then having it be waterproof, it's just, one, I have a down sleeping bag and it's really nice to not have to worry about that. I keep my sleeping bag on the bottom of my backpack, and if it's raining, or I can throw my sleeping bag out, not worry about it getting wet, not worry about it having to protect it. Even if I have a rain shield on my backpack, it's just nice to have that peace of mind knowing that my sleeping bag is always going to be nice and dry. This is a sleeping pad. For me, I really like to have a little bit of the foam insulation. So this is half air, half foam. Self-inflating a little bit, and for me that is worth the extra weight. Then this tent, I love this tent. This is a 2-person tent that I also can bring if I'm going solo backpacking. There's lots of different options with tents out there. There's bivy sacks, there's single tents, multi-person tents. So yeah, that's a big endeavor trying to figure out what tent to buy. And then I like to bring hiking poles. I have bad knees, and so I actually also have these knee straps that help me. They go around my knee and it's just a little extra support, and so that is there. And then some people like to bring like an inflatable pillow camping. I personally like to put some of my clothes into one of these really lightweight backpacks. That way my backpack doesn't have anything that detaches for a day pack. Some backpacks do, but this is really nice. So if I go for a day hike, then I can just take all of my clothes out of it, and it's nice to have a backpack. The other thing that I use it for is I put my clothes in it at night, just a small amount of clothes in there, and then I wrap it in my puffy jacket or my fleece pants, or kind of whatever I'm not using, and I make a pillow out of it. So that's what I use as my pillow instead of bringing one. It's that I love when things have multiple uses. This is a Lucy light. I like it. It's pretty cool. It's self-inflating and it turns different colors, and it's nice to hang in a tree, and then you have light for your kitchen, or you can put it in your tent. It's just a nice little addition. The only thing is that it is solar paneled, and it does run out pretty quickly, and so then you have to make sure that it can charge by the sun. Of course, you always want to have your headlamp and sun hat, sunglasses, sunscreen. This is all stuff that I just kind of keep at the top of my pack. Now these are kind of luxury items, so it depends where you're going, how far you're going, how many people you're going with, so can you divide up the weight among you. So this is a pretty lightweight camping chair. It just has these poles at the bottom and I can sit in it, which is nice. Another super luxury item, which sometimes I bring instead of a tent, is a hammock. And so this is pretty nice if you know there's going to be a lot of trees, you know it's not going to rain, and the temperatures are going to be mild, sleeping in a hammock is really fun. And then, of course, the backpack. Don't want to forget that. So those are the main big items that you're going to want to go make sure you have. Double check. And if you have any questions about any of this, please give me a holler, let me know. I would love to chat with you more about gear and your trip and where you're going, and I hope that you have a wonderful time.